We've all been there. It's January the 1st. The energy is high, the champagne is fresh, and you sit down to write the great business plan for the year ahead. You create a massive document, you set huge revenue targets, and you feel amazing. Then you put that document straight into a drawer. Okay? And by February, you get busy. By March, you're fighting fires. And by June, you can't even remember where you've saved or put that file. The reality is that most annual business plans are worth less than the paper that they're written on. They're just wish lists with a date attached. And the reason they fail isn't because you lack ambition, it's because a year is simply too long. Human beings are terrible at estimating what we can do in 12 months. It feels like an eternity. Because the deadline is so far away, we procrastinate. We think we have time to catch up later, and just so we drift. The answer isn't to write a better strategy document, it's to change the timeline. To actually execute, you need to stop thinking in years and start thinking in 90-day sprints. So step 1 is to quarterize the year. If starting today, forget about what's left in this month, focus entirely on the next 12 weeks. When you compress your timeline, you increase the urgency. If you miss a week in a long, year-long plan, it doesn't feel like a big deal. But if you miss a week in a 12-week sprint, you've lost nearly 10% of your time, and that creates a healthy pressure and forces you act today, not tomorrow. So treat each quarter as its own mini mission and give it a theme. Maybe quarter 1's the quarter of sales, quarter 2 is of hiring. Whatever it is, make the target visible and tangible. Step 2 is to identify your rocks. This comes from the old analogy of the jar. If you fill the jar with sand and pebbles, there's no room left for the big rocks. But if you put the big rocks in first, the sand then fills the gaps. So in your business, the sand is the gravel, it's the emails, the phone calls, the admin, the noise, and it will always be there. If you don't prioritize, the gravel will consume 100% of your week. So you need to identify 3 to 5 rocks for the next 90 days. Okay? A rock is a specific, non-negotiable project that moves the business forward. So answering emails is gravel. Hiring a new sales director is a rock. So posting on social media, gravel. Launching the new website, a rock. So you must be ruthless. If a project does not align with one of your rocks, you either delegate it, delay it, delete it, because you simply cannot do everything. Step 3 is the heartbeat of execution, the weekly pulse meeting. So a plan is useless without accountability. You need rhythm to keep it going. Every single Monday morning for just 20 minutes, you meet with your leadership team. And it's not a social chat. It's not a place to complain about the coffee. This is a tactical strike. You ask 3 specific questions. 1, what exactly did we complete last week that moved a rock forwards? 2, what is the one crucial step we are taking this week to move it further, that rock further? And 3, is there anything blocking us? If a team member says they were too busy to work on the rock because they were dealing with client issues, you have to call it out. Don't let it go, call it out. The client issue is the gravel. The rock is the future of the company. You have to defend the rocks. You have to protect them. Step 4 is tracking momentum, not perfection. Tracking progress, not perfection. You will have bad weeks, that's life. But the beauty of the 90-day sprint is that you can correct course quickly. Don't wait until the end of the year to realize you're off track. You see it on week 3. At the end of the 90 days, stop, breathe, and hold a review session. What's worked? What didn't work? Did we hit the targets? Then reset the clock. Pick new rocks and you can go again. Business isn't a marathon, it's a series of sprints. Execution beats planning every single time. A mediocre strategy executed violently well is better than a perfect strategy that sits in a drawer. So stop obsessing about where you want to be in December. December will take care of itself. Focus on winning in March. If you win 4 quarters in a row, you will win the year by default. So if you want to know exactly where your gaps are right now, you can take the scorecard on our website, or you can book a complimentary review with the team. And if you found this helpful, I'd ask you to hit subscribe button so you don't miss the next sprint.